Let me turn to a couple of political issues. Do you think the former president, you were an early supporter of the former president, you haven't endorsed him yet for 2024. You've said you'd like to see somebody like him, and you haven't ruled out endorsing him. But if he is indicted, regardless of whether it's Manhattan or Atlanta or in Washington, do you think it's healthy for the party if he keeps running, or do you think he should step aside?
Sure. Well, first of all, Donald Trump's not going to take advice from the party or from me, but I think what will happen is if he's indicted, that becomes one of the factors in whether he wins primaries or not. The other factor is who else is in the race and who can make the best case. Obviously, you've highlighted Governor DeSantis, who has certainly earned the right to be at the head of the class through not just through his political rhetoric, but through his successful governing of a very large state. And I think, seeing him out on the stump a little more now, doing the things that potential presidential candidates do, I think will help that debate along. The challenge becomes if there are too many people in the race. And there are other good ones, Mike Pence, Mike Pompeo, certainly, my friend Tim Scott, would all be good candidates who understand the Trump doctrine, but have a demeanor that's probably more suitable to the swing voter. And at the end of the day, what's most important for primary voters to think about is not just who they love the most, but who can win for the country and who can win for the party, because we're in desperate need of some new leadership.
So you think electability should matter a little bit more than it usually does?
Well, I think it should always matter for primary voters. Certainly, there's no glory in losing spectacularly compared to winning humbly. So I'd rather see a humble victory.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.